Hi folks, welcome back. As you can see, I've got the timing chain stuff, and let's have a go at it. As I say, I'm no expert, I'm no mechanic, I'm a plumber, and but we'll give it a go. I mean, how hard could it be? Mechanic's just an engineer with the fucking brains removed, innit? So, let's get started. This is this crank locking device. It doesn't lock it top dead centre. Oh, we've actually wound it back, or wound it forward, sorry, to 45 degrees beyond top dead centre. And then you put a bolt through into the bottom casing hole. And that's you locked at that position. And this position is to give you your diesel pump timing mark, as you'll see in a minute. So chains are there. Nice new sprockets, comes with the timing chain kit. As I say, there's a mark on the side casing and there's a mark on the sprocket. You've got to line them up. So pop that on, slink the guide in that side, because the other side's the tensioner side. So you keep this side. That's almost perfect. I can live with that. I can live with that. Right, so leave that there. Get the little peg bolts, because they don't actually fix. They just, it's like a peg for the chain guide to sit in. But I'll put some Loctite on them. I wouldn't like them falling out, would you? Anyway. Looking at me there, I must be due my, was it 20-week scan or something they call it? So give the threads a wee coat and be Loctite. Wouldn't like, as I say, wouldn't like them falling out. We'll throw them in. Taut wrench. These are taut to 20 Newton meters. So as I say, it's not a lot, 20 Newton meters, so it's literally just to lock them in place. You better Loctite on the threads. what's that one? 20 Newton meters. So put the guide on the other side. Top this one up. And that's it. 20 Newton meters. Check the other two. Spot on. So that's the bottom chain guides all on. So now we get the high pressure diesel pump. Pop the bolt in that now, while it's still locked on the crank. And I get going. Half rods professional. I've actually trimmed it to 60, but it's actually 65, so I went back and re-torqued it later. I don't know why I had 60 in my mind. So that's them. So I've now realised that I've not got the cam locking to. It doesn't really matter because I've not put the chain on yet, so nothing's moving. So this is the top chain, which goes from the diesel pump to the top crank pulley. So take these bolts out because I've got in the timing chain kit comes a new top. So you get a new top pulley for the cam cog. So that's the original one. As I say, there's a new one comes with the timing chain kit. So we'll pop that on. There's a gold link, which is timing link, timing mark, call it what you want. So we just pop that on. So say, bearing in mind we're 45 degrees out of top dead centre. So I don't know how this one's going to work out, so we'll just, I'm following advice from fellow YouTubers, and you put it on, don't tighten the bolts up on the top pulley, as you need to put the front crankcase, flywheel cover, call it what you want, front cover, back on, put the flywheel on, and obviously then rotate it back round to top dead centre again, put the locking tool back in. You can then get your timing marks for the top, because obviously your crank's locked with the crank locking tool, so that gives you making sure that your timing marks are all spot on. At that point, then give the whole crankcase, the whole crank a couple of revolutions, make sure nothing's fouling, all the timing marks are all as they should be, and then I'll be quite happy we can put it all back together again then. But it's one of them. It's all a learning experience. I'm a plumber, I'm a mechanic, and I'm actually quite enjoying this learning experience and learning from fellow YouTubers which are mechanics. But anyway, as I say, it's all new stuff. They're all going together quite well. So one of the things I should have done right at the start was the little spray bar. They tell you actually to do that before you start putting anything else on. Now I can see why, and I forgot to do it. Because you're working between the chains now, whereas before the chains go on, you've got a free. But never mind. Anyway, it's the little spray bar goes in. One bolt holds it in. It's just your oil spray bar. It's only 10 Newton meters. Top down. And amazingly it seems to work this time. I don't know. Maybe I was doing something wrong the first time, but never mind. Anyway, so that's that. The spray bar's in. Got the little chain tensioner. We'll get that in place. Two bolts. They're topped up. Sorry, my battery died, and as you can see, I carried on. Chain tensioners fitted, chain tensioners both top and bottom, chains are all fitted. As you can see, I've still got the cam locked at top dead centre, but the crank locking tool's still at that plus 45. I'll do another video and let you see when it's back to top dead centre again. Ta-ra folks, stay safe.